In a quiet corner of a sunny garden, there lived a little spider named Sophie. Sophie loved spinning webs. They sparkled like diamonds in the morning dew. One day, Sophie decided to spin the biggest, most beautiful web she had ever made, right between two tall flowers. Sophie started working, carefully weaving her silky threads. But just as she was halfway done, a strong gust of wind blew through the garden. The wind tore Sophie's web apart, and all her hard work disappeared in an instant. Sophie felt sad as she looked at the tangled mess. "I worked so hard, and now it's ruined," she sighed. She thought about giving up, but then she remembered her dream of creating the perfect web. So, Sophie took a deep breath and began again. This time, she wove her web even more carefully, choosing thicker threads to make it stronger. But just as she was almost finished, a bird flew by, and its wing brushed against the web, breaking it apart once more. Sophie's heart sank. "Why does this keep happening?" she cried. It seemed like nothing she did was working. But deep inside, Sophie knew she couldn't give up. "I'll try again," she whispered to herself. With determination, Sophie started over. She worked slowly, weaving each strand with care, making sure the web was secure and steady. It took her much longer than before, and she faced many setbacks. A falling leaf, a curious butterfly. But Sophie kept going. Finally, after many tries and a lot of patience, Sophie finished her web. It was bigger, stronger, and more beautiful than anything she had ever created. It sparkled in the sunlight, and the dewdrops on it looked like tiny jewels. The other garden creatures gathered around and admired Sophie's masterpiece. "Wow, Sophie, this is the most amazing web we've ever seen," said a ladybug. Sophie beamed with pride. She had faced challenges, but she didn't give up. And now her hard work had paid off. From that day on, whenever Sophie spun a web, she remembered that even when things go wrong, trying again can lead to something wonderful. Moral: keep trying, even when things don't work out the first time. With patience and persistence, you can achieve great things.